Okay, a castle, a medieval church, a 17th century buttercross, a Saxon tower, and a tale of Shuck, the dog, all linked to this town of Bungay. Yeah, my day's location is in the market town of Bungay in Suffolk. So as you can see to my left and right, you got the two towers, which dates back from the 1200s. Take a look around inside. Down here, wasn't much really. Okay, take a look around. I'll tell you a little bit more as I go along. So, before Bungay Castle was erected, a moat was erected in around the 11th century by the Bygod family, but was levelled off in 1165, make way for a new 90-foot high tower in 1174. Just notice them to my left hand side, not too sure what it is. Got these steps and have a look, shall we? Just round there to the left. If you see it just over there, to show it, it's got a grill on top, so there I'm pointing. You can see underneath like a chamber, like a doorway. Not 100% what that is. If you know, let me know in the comments below. Okay, go in this direction. Okay, now so King Henry II started to destroy the tower after taking possession of the castle. After some years of decay, it had to be demolished and only the foundations remain. As I can remember, I think it was in the 1200s, like the late 1200s, like 1290, 91, a curtain wall was built with two towers. As you can see when we come into Bungay Castle, which still stands to this day, forming a gateway. Much of the stonework was removed in the 18th century. Go for that door on my left hand side, or an archway as I meant to say, just to take a look inside the castle. Well, look at this. Let's just have a look around. Start from here. Around. Just a sink. These walls were roughly between 5 and 7 meters thick. And I'll give you an idea how tall it was. Let me just show you St Mary's Church, just across to my right, just over there. That's how high this castle was, about 33 meters roughly. So yeah, that's how high it was. I'm going to take a look at it in St Mary's Church in a little while. Let's take a look over up here. See where that fence is? Just underneath there, King Henry II, Royal Engineer, start to demolish his castle. Can't really see it from here. Okay, let's go and take a look. Let's go through this archway again and go down the embankment and go around and have a look properly. The King Henry II, Royal Engineer, began to cut and mine a gallery under the wall of Bungay Castle in order to bring the castle down. But who, Bygod or Bigard, stalled them by paying the king's hefty fine of 1,000 marks to cancel the destruction of Bungay Castle. It's just down the embankment, just there to my left. Just down there. Down his steps. There it is. Look at these gates. That's where it is. I don't think I won't be doing that. Anyway. Right, let's go to St Mary's Church and take a look around there. Quite enjoyed looking around Bungay Castle. So there it is, that's Bungay Castle. Let's go take a look at St Mary's Church and have a look around there. Okay, I nearly forgot to mention, to finish off on the Bungay Castle. Bungay Castle was finally passed on to the Howards family, Duke of Norfolk, until the Duke of Norfolk presented it to the town of Bungay in 1987, and is operated by Bungay Castle Trust. Okay, but so anyway, we've got St Mary's Church on the right hand side. Now, St Mary's Church is no longer in use for regular service and is cared for by the church's Conservation Trust, just a stone throw from Bungay Castle, just on the road there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk right down the end of this footpath and come back and take a look around in St Mary's Church. Okay, just past this tree on the right hand side, we've got the ruins at the east end of the chancel, including the original chancel of St Mary's. Nunnery was founded in 1180. It was dedicated to the Holy Cross. The closure of the nunnery, Henry VIII suppressed the priory in 1536. Nuns had already deserted it to avoid considerable action. Quickly go and take a look down here, and then take a look in St Mary's Church, and then just have a look around the area. Okay, inside St Mary's Church, I scan down some of this information. There it is. Just about 2 days ago, someone was telling me about this cupboard, and all that is, it's a dual cupboard. Dates from the 17th century. Now all a dual cupboard is for storing bread to give to the poor. Look at the carvings and craftsmanship gone into that. Incredible. At the bottom of it, just down there, is a carving of a rat. No idea why the carved a rat in dirt, but hey, not very matter dirt. Look at the craftsmanship gone into that, like I said. Fantastic. There it is. Okay. Take a look around. Large clear windows, bringing light in St Mary's. I didn't mention early on that St Mary's is no longer in use for regular service and is cared for by the Churches of Conservation Trust. Oh, look interesting. Let's take a look down here. Scan down this frame. Push your button if you need to read up on this. See, part of this church has been converted into a war memorial chapel. I am down the east side of the church. As you can see, alongside the war memorial chapel, you've got I don't know, 17th, 18th century Flemish panelling. And there's the organ. I didn't see it at first, I just noticed it just there. This organ was made by E.W. Norman and was moved to the church from Rose Hall in Bungay. I like this church. It's an attractive church in the city of Bungay. It has a very striking tower which is a landmark for miles around. The tower was built roughly about 15th century, roughly. Okay, just about finished. Quite enjoyed looking around St Mary's Church. St Mary's Church was constructed to serve a small priory, and fantastic, fantastic history. Enjoyed looking around St Mary's Church, and yeah, take a look around Bungay and take a look around the area and see what else I can find. Okay. Quick look round here and I'm done in St Mary's Church. Okay, I take a walk along this footpath around the church, and on my way to do so, I'll tell you the tale of Shuck the dog, which is linked to St Mary's Church, which is a must really. If I'm come to Bungay, I've got to tell you the tale of Shuck the dog. Let's walk through the priory and do a U-turn all the way back to the entrance. Come in. Legend of the Black Dog of Bungay. The most famous event connected to St Mary's Church is an apparition of the black dog called Shuck in 1577 during a storm on Sunday, 4th of August. A terrifying thunderstorm occurred with such darkness, rain, hail, thunder and lightning as was never seen the like. Storms were always greatly feared during the period, and most houses were built of timber and thatched. And a lightning strike could quickly set a large area of the town ablaze. As people knelt in fear, praying for mercy, suddenly appeared in the mist a great black dog called Shuck. It began to terrorise around the church, attacking many of the people with its cruel teeth and claws. Suddenly, as it had appeared, it ran off, departing to Blythe Church, about 12 miles away, where it killed and mauled more people. Bungay Church was damaged, the tower struck by lightning, and the church clock was broken in pieces. There are no official records of the injuries caused The church warden's account book mentioned that 2 men in the belfry were killed. Nowadays we would think the whole event to the church having been struck by lightning, but in a suspicious age, who knows. Anyway, let's take a look down this board and scan down this and see what we've got. Walk down this footpath on the right hand side just here. It's the River Waveney. Just there, someone's fishing. Nice and quiet area. So what's up there? Look like it's some kind of bridge. Let's have a look. I don't know if I'll be able to get across that. Got a few warning signs on it. Look how clear that water is. A couple of kayaks in the distance. Take a look at this. Oh. Wow, look at this. The 2 people fishing over there, they tell me they're fishing for carp, but they're not caught nothing as of yet. Wow, look at that. People kayaking down that side. Take a look. There's a bench just there. I can't get no further on this. that's it, all done. Bungay, yeah, I enjoyed this. I don't know, I've got to be up there on one of my top videos because I really, really enjoy this, St Mary's Church. I'm going to get something to eat now and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.